Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. I wanted to show you a quick crock pot dish. Harold's over here, you can't see him, but what he's doing is opening everything for me. Y'all have heard me talk about Angela. Angela is my person that runs Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen. She's the one that gets out all the cookbooks and does the social media, and she's keeping me going. But in our volume 3 cookbook, Angela I asked her to put a few of her recipes in it, and she put Angela's pot roast recipe, which is on page 19. And I have a busy day ahead of me, so I'm going to put this pot roast in my crock pot and let it cook all day. And I'm going to go just a little bit away from what hers says. And the reason is because she says to put a little oil in the bottom and just to pan sear it, just a little on each side. Well, I'm not going to do that for 2 reasons. My roast is completely frozen, and I have done that by putting pot roast in my crock pot before, and they cook just beautifully. This is a roast that we bought from a local cattle farmer here. It's a little bit bigger, but you know, as it cooks down, it's going to be fine. But I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to add all the ingredients. And she said 1 can of her recipe calls for golden cream of mushroom soup. And y'all, my Walmart had every kind of soup except the golden. So I'm just going to put the plain cream of mushroom soup, and I'm going to let Harold get me a can of water in this because it calls for also a can of water. And it calls for 1 can of French onion soup. And yes, I bought Walmart brand soups, and I'm going to tell you the main reason I did. They have the pop tops. And y'all, that's so convenient. I wish Campbell's and all of them would do that. But I'm going to add this French onion soup. Okay. And then I'm going to add a bag of the baby yellow potatoes. And this was a bag. So I'm going to add those. I washed them is the reason I took them out. And then a bag of the baby carrots. 1 onion. And she said to quarter it. And I had a knife. Here it is. So I'm going to quarter it. I've done everything you've said, Angela, except I couldn't find the golden mushroom soup. And I didn't brown it on both sides, but it's going to be fine. And she said 3 cloves of garlic. Well, I don't have cloves of garlic. And 1 teaspoon, no, half a teaspoon equals a clove. So I'm going to do 3 halves. 1, 2, 3 halves. And then she said salt and pepper to taste. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle. And y'all know I like pepper. You can always add more. But that is all that it calls for. I'm going to plug my crock pot up, and I'm going to cook it on low for 7 to 8 hours. So I'm sure it's going to be 8 hours because mine was frozen. But I'll be back when it gets done and show you how delicious this is. Well, welcome back. The roast cooked all day long. We had to go out of town for a little while today, and I left it cooking, and I mean the roast is cooked all to pieces. It is so tender. I just took everything up in this bowl right here with the potatoes and the carrots. It is just so tender, and the house smelled, when we unlocked the door to come in, it smelled so good. So this is in my volume 3 cookbook, and it's called Angela's Pot Roast. You saw how easy it was for me just to put it all in the crock pot, and I'm telling you, the roast, if you'll notice, it just falls all to pieces when you wouldn't even have to have a knife, just like this. But anyway, just wanted to share, and if you would like to order a volume 3 or volume 1 or 2, go to my website, mamasussouthern.kitchen.com, and all the directions are there how you can order it. But just remember to be salt and light wherever you are. I'll be back soon.